Hey guys, James here, and today we are talking about wrist to watch ratios, the golden ratio. Let's get into it. Alright, so if you're new into watches like me, you have maybe a few cheap watches. Like I have an XKX, I got a little diver over here, got a little this, little this. You don't really know where to start. What kind of watches fit me? Is this one too big for my wrist? So basically, there is actually like a golden rule for watch sizes, and here's how you do it. So in order to get the perfect ratio for your wrist, for your watch, there's a simple sort of golden ratio here I'll show you. Basically what you do is you get a piece of paper and you measure your wrist, and this is just a crude measurement, but it's somewhere like around there, okay? So then we put this next to our ruler, and we're going to convert the centimeters into millimeters here. Let's see here. It's somewhere around 178. So a 7-inch wrist is about 178 millimeters. And then, so we know our millimeters here, and we're going to just grab a watch. This is a new Invicta mod I got. Basically, it's an Invicta Pro Diver that got rid of all the branding and it's modified. So I know this is a 40 millimeter watch. So you can do this two ways. You can do it just the ratio way, or you can do it just by fit and feel. Looks pretty good. Not too bad. Big part of this too is the height of the case. This is 40 millimeters, so 178 millimeters divided by 40. Let me zoom in here. 178 divided by 40, yeah, 4.5. So here is the golden ratio. Let's say you have a line here, and the perfect amount, let's see here, is somewhere between 4, and let's just call this 5. And in between that is 4.5. So anywhere in here is considered the golden ratio.
You are the best natural code breaker I have ever seen.
And I saw this video somewhere, but I don't remember where. I think it's also in a lot of forums a lot. 4.45, somewhere around here, is 40 millimeters. So that's well within the perfect golden ratio. Yeah, so that's how you know this watch, this 40 millimeter watch, this works for me. If we get into a larger watch, here is an Invicta, I forget, this looks like a Bell & Ross thing. I mean, this is a big watch. This is too big for my wrist. This is about 50 millimeters. Oh gosh, if you went this way, it's almost 60. So if we did 178 divided by, let's just say 55, because it's square, it's not round. 178 divided by 55, you get 3.2. So that's way down here. That's somewhere around here for my 55. So that is not within the golden range. The golden range stops around 4. So this 55 millimeter, ideally this wouldn't work for my wrist. I have a lot smaller watches too. This is an old Hamilton CCW 113. I believe this is 36 millimeters. We can double check that. Yep, 36. Divided by 36, that's 4.94. That's right up here. That's barely in the golden range here, 36 millimeters. But we're still good. We're still in that golden ratio. So this might be a little small for my wrist, but it's still okay. It's going to be okay. I believe the SKX 009, I'm pretty sure this is a 43 millimeter. It honestly wears more like a 40. I think it's just because of the type of case it is. 178. And again, these are all golden rules. It really, you have to put a watch on to really know. Let's see here. 42. 4.2. So that's down here. 42 millimeter. Still very good. It's not perfect in the middle, but hey, that'll do. So that's kind of how you know really what works and what doesn't work for your wrist. This one's not in the golden range. This one barely is. This one's pretty good. This one, 40 millimeter for a 7-inch wrist, is technically or theoretically it's perfect. So that's how you guys know. Also, this diver is the same size as this, but this SKX wears a lot flatter and it just wears smaller. So they're actually the same diameter, but some watches, for whatever reason, they just don't fit the same. They don't feel the same. They don't rest the same on your wrist. So those are things to think about. Let me know if you guys have heard of this ratio or if I'm just crazy. And thank you guys for watching. Hey guys, James here, and today we are talking about wrist to watch golden ratio for sizing and stuff like that. If you got the golden ratio, so 7 inches equals 148 millimeters.